Well, hello everybody. Why are we all the way in the corner over there? What is, there we are. Hello. We figured that out. Anyway, hello. So we are here today, again, Gail and Kara from 9 Lives Paranormal, to bring to you the latest episode of Haunted or Hype. And today we actually have a two-parter, but there's a theme in terms of haunted dolls. Now, I know we already did one episode on a haunted Labubu, but we actually did not have a Labubu. We had a Lafufu. But today, we actually have
a
Labubu. So this is an authentic Labubu, and we are going to, he's the, what is it, Big Into Energy one?
Big Into Energy.
And we are going to unbox him and see if there was any difference between the Labubu and the Lafufu.
And I've already, before we started filming, I can't see that, but I scanned the code and verified it is an authentic Labubu.
Yes. So he's authenticated. So that being said, let's get right to opening him.
Okay. You want to talk about this one first?
No, let's do the Labubus.
Go ahead.
So here he is. So let's open him up. So from what I understand, so from what I understand, you're supposed to pull this open, right? There's a little tab here. And then I pull this.
No, you just open it.
Just open it. I did not know there was a process to these.
Yeah, well, pop it.
You got to pop it.
Yep, and then pop that. I've got the card, so I already know which one it is.
Oh, she's got the card. You want to show it to the audience?
Oh, no, we'll make them wait.
Oh, you're going to make you wait. So, yes. So, if you guys didn't know, all the Boo-Boos that are authentic come with a card.
This is a good one.
I got a good one. Oop! I got... Which one's this? Happiness?
Luck.
Luck! I got luck. Look at him. In all of his splendor, and he has a little gray tooth right here. Is that gray or purple? It's like a grayish purple, and his heart nose. He's so soft. I will say, in terms of difference with my other one, he's much different. He is way softer. So there is. You gotta take him off my purse.
Okay, keep talking.
So I can tell you right now, he's pink he's got a little white butt cheek right here. In terms of difference, he's smaller. He is smaller. He is actually even softer than my Lafufu. So you can see the size difference. And also my Lafufu's head moves. This one does not move. There's no head movement here.
Will also be a difference in the feet. The feet on this one rotate around, and there's no pop marks. So there's the feet on that one. There's the feet on that one.
Yep. So there he is. He's actually really, really cute, I gotta say. He's very, very soft. You know, if anyone likes sleeping with things, and then he's very, very soft. I have to say that. Okay, so is he haunted? He's too cute to be haunted.
I agree.
Anybody that's saying to burn the Labubus?
So
yes, send me the Labubu instead. I'll take the Labubu. So, and for those that want to send me the Labubu, because they think that they're haunted or they're possessed, we have the hookup for what to do. Let me introduce to you our friend Bumwalter. Now, I know you can't, well, maybe you can see him in here, but this is Bumwalter. Now, Bumwalter is encased because he is indeed possessed. How did we obtain, a possessed dog clown? Well, let Gail begin.
We had an event at a local tattoo shop, and a friend of the tattoo artist brought this in with her, and someone sent it to her anonymously through the mail through a service called Send a Clown. And this service says that they can send you a clown imbued with either negative or positive energy. So this one had negative energy. They sent it to her anonymously. She said since she got it, bad things had been happening around her house. Her husband were arguing. And so she wanted us, first of all, to investigate it.
So that is a picture of how it came to us originally. So you could see the clown and you could see the curse card that came with it. The curse card is still inside the box. For those of you that can't read it, it says, "Hi, I'm Bumwalter. I like it really cold. I like to pretend I'm one of the cold animals. Sometimes I waddle, sometimes I howl, sometimes I hunt. Freeze your house." So that's what came with no markings of who it was from or anything, just a P.O. box return address. So continue. Sorry.
So we did the investigation, and our equipment went crazy.
Yep.
It said some very unpleasant things about the lady that received the doll. We were using an ITC device, and it was kind of spicy. Kind of spicy language. And so at the end of the investigation, she said, I can't take this anymore. Will you take him from me? Take him off my hands. And we said, sure, we'll take him. Thinking that we can handle him because we have other haunted objects.
Right. So that being said, a couple of weeks later, we had a convention called the Hollow, which we will be having again on October 4th at the Boot and Elks Lodge. That's going to be another program in itself. Anyway, so while we were there, Reverend Dan, who is an exorcist, was there, and I asked him to look at the clown. And while we were looking at the clown, another patron comes up and says, "Oh, I know what that is because I got one too." And it became jealous of my boyfriend and almost caused us to break up. I said, "Well, where is it now?" And they said, "It's locked up and it's in a room by itself. We don't even open it." So apparently, unbeknownst to us, that haunted clowns being sent anonymously actually do have some sort of a following. So better be safe than sorry. We talked to Father Dan, Reverend Dan, about it, and we decided that before anything bad happened, we were going to have it exorcised. Now, let me back this up and say that as we were getting ready to decide on whether or not we were going to have it exercised, the original owner was contacting us and telling us about health problems that she was having in gastrointestinal problems. She was sick. She was vomiting. She had all sorts of issues. She was going to the doctor. She was on all sorts of medications, and she couldn't get any relief. So that being said, we then engaged in an exorcism of the doll. So I will show you that. So there we are, performing the exorcism on Bumwalter. There he is down at the bottom here, and here's Reverend Dan. And we're performing the exorcism on the doll in order to keep him safe for viewing and or handling. Now, when we did the exorcism, you could see there, we have him encased in a box which cannot be opened. Let me get rid of these slides so you can see better. Okay, so we have him encased in this, so that cannot see, so you cannot touch him or what have you. He is bound with religious medals that have been blessed. You can see them there. There is a floor of blessed salt around him. And he has been blessed with holy water. And you can also see that there are St. Benedict's medals in the bottom. Now, what's interesting about the St. Benedict's medal is it is now stuck to the bottom and it doesn't move. So Reverend Dan has said that its tarnishment actually looks lends credence to the fact that it's absorbing the negative energy that is in there. So
you forgot to say that in the interim, between the time that we took him to Riverdale to do the exorcism, because again, we thought because we have other haunted dolls that he would fit in and then not be an issue. We started to get sick. I got sick, and then Kara got sick, and then Kara's son had a minor car accident.
Yep.
So things started happening, and we went, could it be? I mean, the things that were happening in our house were the same kind of things that were happening at the previous owner's house. So that was really what solidified for us that this was a haunted object. I mean, really haunted to the point where we would even say cursed.
Correct. Yes. So that being said, we do take Bumwalter out of the house for viewing. We do not take him out of the box.
Correct.
At all, because we do not want to play with anything that could be so negative and insidious. So I leave it up to you guys to comment, to leave your questions, comments, concerns in our comments. Reach out with any questions, and I ask you, are they haunted, or is it all hype? And again, come to the Hollow and you'll be able to see our friend Bumwalter.
Yes, and we'll let you know if anything strange happens in our house after we have our Labubu for a while. But I doubt it. He's too cute.
I know. He is too cute. Okay, good night.